two things. Number one, I can't even believe that I have to make this video, although I shouldn't be surprised. And number two, I'm so pissed off that I can't even sit down to make this video. What's up, everybody? It's your favorite hood healer. It's your favorite hood high priestess. It's your favorite motivational dominatrix. It's your favorite auntie, captain, goddess, pirate, king, LadySpeech in the place to be. And I want to welcome you back to my channel. You could be anywhere in the world, absolutely, positively anywhere in the world, and yet you're sharing a little bit of time and space with me. So thank you, thank you, thank you for that. If you like what I'm doing, if you like what you see, if you're feeling any of this, and if you're feeling any of me, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notifications bell so you can keep up with all of the things that I'm doing over here. Now, let's get into today's public service announcement video, shall we? This is a video I have never planned on making, although I should have anticipated it. I should have anticipated it, but I just didn't. But here we are. Here we are. It has come to my attention that there are several copycat accounts out here, specifically on Instagram and on TikTok, that are using variations of my name in order to do two things. Number one, steal my content and get clout. And number two, scam people out of money. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Before we do that, let me make it clear. This is one of two YouTube accounts that I have. The other YouTube account that I have is just LadySpeech. I don't post anything on that account. This is my only active YouTube account. Do I have followers on that other account? I do, but it's because I have two emails. That's why I have two accounts. That's why I have two YouTube accounts. This is my only active YouTube account, LadySpeech Sankofa. My only active IG account is LadySpeech Sankofa. All of this is spelled, LadySpeech is always going to be spelled as one word, LadySpeech with the S capitalized, and the last name is always going to be spelled Sankofa. I have my LadySpeech Sankofa IG. My original Instagram was just LadySpeech. That was deplatformed last year at 25,000 people. My only TikTok is, actually I have two because I just made. My TikTok, my official TikTok is LadySpeech Sankofa, all one word. Because of these scammers, I recently made a backup TikTok account, which is Sankofa LadySpeech. Both spelled just like I just told you. My official Facebook, my artist page, because none of y'all can actually, you can follow me on my private page, but I can't accept friends on there anymore because I'm at 5,000. But my official artist page on Facebook is LadySpeech, just LadySpeech. My website is coming out soon. I own that domain name, and that will be LadySpeech.com. Any of my current projects, any of my social media, at the time of this video, is going to be listed in my link tree. You can find my link tree in the description of this video, as well as a lot of my other recent YouTube videos. Now that we've done that housework, let me make it clear that I have been a professional reader. I have been doing divination and doing tarot and doing magic for people for 20 years. I have been doing this for 20 years. I have never, in all of my time reading for people and doing magic and all this, I've never had to hit people up in the messages soliciting, sight unseen, or cold soliciting people for readings. I don't do that. I don't do that. I have never in my career been on IG, been on Facebook, been on YouTube, been on Tumblr, been on Twitter, been on TikTok. I have never, from even my own email, sent out cold, sight unseen emails or DMs asking people if they need a reading. The few occasions that I have asked people if they needed a reading, I knew these people and or they had already hit me up about a reading previously. I am not in the habit of messaging strangers for readings. So if you have been hit up by someone with the LadySpeech name or variation of that, asking for a reading and you booked a reading from me, that wasn't me. Number two, most of my readings I book through my email, which is LadySpeech as of right now, ladyspeech@gmail.com. Because of this whole experience, we're going to switch that protocol up. And in the next couple months, I will have a whole new protocol that will guarantee that people have a receipt from me and they have a way to prove that they booked it with me, so they know a lot more quicker and more immediately if they got scammed. But as of right now, I book most of my readings through there. No matter how I book the readings, if I book the reading with you via DMs or whatever, the only ways that I offer readings right now are, number one, in person. And I'm only offering in-person readings when I'm reading out of a shop. I'm currently, at the time of this video, doing in-person readings in Denver, Colorado, out of Herbs and Arts on Thursdays. If I offer readings not in person, those are digital online readings. So I offer readings via Zoom, FaceTime if you have my number and we both have iPhones, Google Hangouts, or Facebook Messenger. That's it. I have never offered phone readings. I have not offered phone readings for two reasons. Number one, I want to be able to see the person and I want the person to see me. And number two, for this exact reading, reason. Screenshots can be taken, and also there is a record of our video call. This protects me, this protects you. If you have been hit up by one of these accounts, if you've been scammed by one of these accounts, I am so sorry. That was not me. That was not me. I don't use Twitter. I don't use Tumblr. I don't use TikTok. I don't use Instagram. And I don't use Facebook to solicit readings. I don't solicit readings because I do not have to. I have been in the game doing readings for a while. And also that has never been my favorite part of I don't advertise like that. That's never been my favorite part of advertising. A big reason also why I don't do this is because I came up Jehovah's Witness. I don't like cold calling people. I don't like sight unseen trying to sell or push things onto people. I come from the philosophy that if I am going to make myself available to people, but I will allow them to come to me. Literally, this goes against how I was raised and what I believe now. I hate that. I hate that. The biggest reason why I do not hit people up in their emails or their DMs is because I hate that. I grew up a large part of my childhood knocking on people's doors, and I thought that was one of the most invasive things you can do. If someone is chilling in their house and they've got a spiritual system that works for them, it is invasive as hell. It's super colonizer to walk into their domain and try to shift how they are worshiping. I would much rather make myself available, and if people need to come to me, want to come to me, they can come to me, but they do it on their own free will. I do not hit people up in their DMs asking them for readings. I do not hit people up in their DMs asking them for readings. If this has happened to you, you got scammed. To the people behind these accounts, To the people who are using my name, stealing my content and my likeness, you are despicable. How dare you? You absolutely understand that my audience, my followers trust me because I'm a good person. You absolutely understand that my work is important and it's potent. And you are choosing to ride my coattails. You are choosing, because of your mediocrity, because of your overwhelming lack of creativity, because of your deep stupidity, you thought it would be a good idea to flatter me by imitating me. And I'm here to tell you that you have the wrong one. I am never the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, or the 5. I don't know if you thought. I don't know if you thought. I don't know if you thought. I don't know if you thought that I was cosplaying magic. I don't know if you thought that I was cosplaying power. I don't know if you thought that I was cosplaying this, but I'm not. You made a grave mistake. I am the daughter of the love gods and the war goddesses. And when you steal from me, when you use my likeness, my energy to hurt other people, you put yourself and you enter into a spiritual contract with me that requires I be paid reparations for every second of discomfort, of anger, of madness, of sadness, of disappointment I feel. You want to hurt people in my name? You will receive every inch of this karma. I don't even have to do anything to you. You brought yourself over into my territory. And now what my spiritual court does with you is what my spiritual court does with you. I'm owed reparations. I'm owed an apology. The people you scammed from are owed reparations, and they're owed an apology. How dare you use my likeness to give fake spiritual counsel to people? How dare you? How dare you try to desecrate my name? How dare you? Do you know who and what I have survived? Do you know? Things, entities, people I have faced monstrous things, and I have looked them all in the eye. You will not win. I am owed, and you will pay directly and or indirectly. I have done nothing to you to earn this, but you have done everything to earn my wrath. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? I am everything I say I am. I am everything I say I am. And you have come for the wrong warrior priestess. And you have come for the wrong one. I am owed. And you better believe you will pay. In conclusion, I do not solicit readings through the DMs, and I ain't asking for money through the DMs either. If I need money, I will directly ask publicly. If I'm asking strangers, I will literally make content and ask, or I will produce a GoFundMe and ask. If I need to borrow money, I'm not coming to strangers. I have a really good support system. Physical support system and spiritual support system. I have a community. I have a community. I'm not hitting y'all up for readings or for money. As of right now, the only way to get a reading through me is to email me at ladyspeech@gmail.com, LadySpeech. Because of this incident, that protocol will be changing soon. And when it changes, it will be to protect the people who work with me, and to protect myself, and to limit these copycat scammers from scamming my people. To the people who scammed me, not scammed, well, yeah, you did scam me, and you scammed these other people, you owe them. Pay them back. Pay them back. Pay them back. And you owe me. You owe me. You owe me. And this priestess business is not an act. I don't even have to know who you are. But my spirits, they already see you. You have a debt to pay to me and my spiritual court. There's only so much that I can do. But there's a whole lot that they can. To the rest of you people out here who are who you are. Because I'm not the only one. As soon as I started talking about how I was getting scammed in advertising, so many creators started coming forward, especially Black and brown creators. To you people who like to steal from us, fuck you. To you people who are actively ruining people's lives, fuck you. May your karma be swift and painful. And that's that on that. Once again, if you got scammed by either any of these people, because it wasn't just IG. I went hard and discovered 2 accounts on IG, but a couple weeks back, I got informed about people who were doing it on TikTok. If you got scammed by any of these people who are operating under my essence and in my name, I am sorry. I have approved none of that. That is not what I'm about. And I am so sorry people used your faith in me. I am so sorry people used your trust in me to separate you from any type of money in your bank account. This is not what I'm about. This is not what I'm about. This is not what I'm about. However, I am going to take this as a learning experience. and I will be tightening up as much as possible. I absolutely understand that I cannot stop copycats from doing what they're doing, but I will do as much as I can to make sure y'all have very clear paths to get to me. And when it comes to anything, purchasing a service, purchasing merchandise, I will make sure those pathways to doing that are as clean and as safe as possible. I have no interest in scamming people. I have no interest in taking advantage of you. I have no interest in taking your money and not delivering a good service. I have no interest in that. If you have been scammed, I'm sorry. If you are following some of these accounts who are literally stealing my content, I'm sorry, that's not me. They are stealing the essence of me. And I'm sorry you're getting the diet version of me. Again, click my link tree and you can connect to me everywhere I am officially. And for those of you who steal my content, trust and believe you're gonna get yours. For those of you who are scamming me people under my essence, trust and believe you are gonna get those. This is not an act, nor is it a cosplay. My name is not Miss Cleo. My name is LadySpeech Sankofa. My name is LadySpeech Sankofa. My name is LadySpeech Sankofa. And I am the daughter. I am the child. I am the son. I am the product of the love gods and the love goddesses. I am always 100% the healer and 100% the warrior.